Hello Libra, how are you? Welcome to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you're feeling at peace in this moment, and I also hope that through this reading, you'll receive sacred guidance from the universe, the kind of answers your soul has been quietly seeking. Today, we step directly into your reading. Let's align with your energy and connect with your cards. You've drawn Strength, the Moon, and the Tower, three powerful major arcana. You also have the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. There is a divine force now moving toward your life. It may come as a transformation, one that gently clears away what is no longer meant for you. Outdated patterns, heavy emotions, unnecessary attachments, they are ready to be released. In their place, abundance may enter, not just in material form, but through the arrival of someone significant. Someone who could change your path forever, especially if they are a Capricorn or a Virgo. If love is what your heart has been calling for, then know this, the universe is listening. It will offer love, in divine timing, in divine form. However, the Tower card reminds us, you are healing. Healing is sacred. And sometimes, before we step forward, we must pause to tend to the wounds of our past. The Moon speaks of inner work still in progress, emotions that lie beneath the surface, waiting to be held and understood. But here, Libra, is the beauty. You are becoming stronger. With each quiet breath, with every small act of self-respect, you are returning to your balance. You are patient. You are resilient. And when the time is right, when your spirit says yes, you will be ready to walk into the new chapter the universe has written for you. Let's look more closely at when this energy may unfold. You've drawn the Three of Wands. In less than 3 months, your life may shift, radically and permanently. A full transformation. This could mean a new job, a new location, or in some cases, a complete reset of your personal life. If a relationship has run its course, you may feel called to release it. And in rare but profound cases, you may meet someone new, especially if they're an Aries or a Sagittarius. The Three of Wands is a sacred sign of change. These are not random changes. They are the very ones your soul has long been anticipating. And now, the universe is responding. There may also be a journey ahead, by land, perhaps by ferry or car. But it feels distant, a stretch beyond the familiar. This could be 5 hours, 14, or even more. A journey not just of distance, but of destiny. The universe may offer exactly what you need, a push, a message, or the funds to help you move forward. Nothing is random. Everything is aligned. Let's explore this energy deeper. You've drawn the Eight of Wands. This is divine confirmation. If you've been waiting for a green light, a sign, a blessing, this is it. Support is coming. A door will open. Resources may arrive in surprising ways, as if heaven itself is responding. It could feel like luck. But really, it's the rhythm of the universe answering your readiness. If your relationship has felt stuck, especially with an Aries or Sagittarius, this person may return, not as they were, but stronger, clearer, and more grounded. We continue with your reading. You have drawn the Emperor card, carrying strong fire energy. I feel that you are claiming your space, asserting your strength. But you're not just showing strength in words, you're proving it with results. This, above all, applies to your professional life. I sense that you are leaving your mark. You are on the path to becoming a leader, a person who takes on the role of a manager, someone who gives direction. People recognize you, not only because your work is excellent, but also because your work is serious and reliable. In fact, I feel that this Emperor card means you are about to rise to a higher level in the hierarchy. You will be offered greater responsibility, and at the same time, you will also be offered more income. Let's look a little further into this energy. You also have the Six of Cups. Something you dreamed of since childhood is finally about to take form. This could be a job, something you always wanted to do. For example, maybe you always dreamed of becoming a police officer, and now you will finally have the chance to fulfill that dream. But in other cases, I feel this could relate to a personal passion, maybe something you've long wished to explore. Perhaps you always wanted to learn to play a musical instrument like the piano, the trumpet, or the saxophone. And finally, you're going to enroll in those lessons, and you're going to feel amazing. The Six of Cups here is speaking of reconnecting with your dreams from your childhood or your youth. Recognize that those dreams were placed in your heart for a reason. Now is the time to take action and begin moving forward, to manifest or materialize those dreams. The Six of Cups also calls for inner healing, especially in connection with your inner child. Because the inner child can often be silenced by stress, anxiety, or pressure. So if there's anything you can do at this time to reduce or release stress, anxiety, or emotional tension from your life, this is the moment to do it. Maybe you need to call your best friend, or go for a long walk in the mountains. Maybe you need to swim in a lake or relax by the pool. I don't know, you tell me, what do you do to release stress? Let me know in the comments, because maybe someone out there needs to hear your way of relaxing, and it might truly help them, maybe even change their life. Let's look further into what this reading is trying to show you. Let's see if there are more messages of love, about your special person, or anything else the tarot wants you to know right now. You have drawn the Temperance card. Temperance is a card of inner alchemy, a card of transformation. You are about to manifest something incredible. I feel that one of your plans is finally becoming real. I sense your growth, your evolution. You may even start studying new things. This card is ruled by Jupiter, and also by Sagittarius. And in that sense, your reading is gently reminding you that every single day is an excellent day to expand in whatever way your soul desires. To learn something new. And above all, to avoid being held back by your past. The Temperance card speaks of freedom. It invites you to travel light. So yes, this card may also be anticipating a significant journey ahead. We continue with your reading. You have the Four of Cups. It seems that you no longer want more of the same. You're bored. I sense a bit of a defensive attitude in you, because you're getting tired of what a certain person always offers. And the problem is not just that it's repetitive, but that it's often negative. Maybe this person is always late, always making promises like, this time I'll be on time, but never actually keeping their word. So beyond their flaws or shortcomings, you're growing weary of someone not following through. Because you, Libra, are a person of your word. You are a person of honor. You fulfill what you promise. But in some situations, it feels like certain people are simply not living up to their promises, or not living up to your expectations. That's what the Four of Cups usually represents. One of two things will happen. Either you confront this person and ask for an explanation, or finally continue with your energy. You also have the Four of Swords. I mentioned silence, and right away, the Four of Swords appeared. Possibly, yes, at this moment you are stepping back. You want to rest. It feels like you've grown tired of dealing with people who are mediocre or who don't keep their promises. Now, you are feeling much better. I sense that you are regaining your peace, your inner calm. I feel that you are sleeping much better. You are now in a state of mind that feels deeply zen. Perhaps you've been practicing yoga, maybe you're meditating. All of these changes that you are making right now, even if they seem small or go unnoticed at times, are helping to balance the energetic centers of your body. Let's go a little deeper, because with the Four of Swords, I also feel that someone is thinking about you strongly, especially someone who may be an Aquarius or a Gemini. You have the King of Pentacles. Possibly, a Capricorn or a Taurus is also thinking about you right now. I sense that there is a deal on the way. You're about to make a business deal, especially with earth signs like Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But I also feel there's going to be a deal in love, which is just as important. According to the King of Pentacles, love involves sacrifice and commitment. So maybe, you're going to establish a clear division of responsibilities in your relationship. Something like, you take care of this, and I'll take care of that. You handle the family, take care of the kids, and I'll handle earning the money. You clean the kitchen, I'll clean the bathroom. According to the King of Pentacles, when everything is completely clear regarding responsibilities, there will be no misunderstandings in the future. So this is the moment to set everything straight. I don't know how they say it in your country, but in mine, we say, clear accounts, thick chocolate. Meaning, everything should be left absolutely clear between both sides. So now is the time to talk openly about responsibilities with your special person. We continue with your reading. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. Let's clarify that a bit more. Whenever the Seven of Pentacles appears, there's usually a feeling of dissatisfaction. Maybe you've planted certain seeds, and now you don't know whether the problem is the seeds themselves, or the soil where you've planted them. So possibly, you are trying to build a relationship, but this person doesn't respond, or they are emotionally distant. And you don't know whether the problem is you, or whether the issue is with this person. Let's explore this situation more closely. First, we'll look at your own energy, and then, in the second card, we'll examine your person's energy, to see if there's going to be any sort of agreement, any kind of commitment, or if this relationship simply has no future. Let's start with your energy. You have the Knight of Cups. As I said, right now your energy is about offering something. You are offering time. You are offering affection. Maybe you've gotten to know each other a bit better, and this person seems like they deserve your love, your attention. But even so, you still feel like something is missing. Maybe you've been trying to get closer, but they aren't giving you the time you need. They aren't offering the time that you truly deserve. Still, your attitude remains firm, at least for now. Now let's look at your person's energy. Let's see if this is someone you can trust, if this is someone who's telling you the truth, or if they are hiding something. I don't know what's going to come up next, so let's take a closer look at the energy of your special person. Okay, you have the Five of Wands. This card is certainly not conclusive, because I feel that someone, right now, has a life that is in complete chaos. They are dealing with financial problems, family issues, and even spiritual disconnection. If this person believes in God, they currently feel very far from Him and from their own faith. So I don't know if you really want to step into the life of someone whose world is falling apart. Let's draw another card. We already saw your energy, and now we've seen this person's chaotic energy. Maybe you want to give them a chance and see what happens, I don't know, especially if they are an Aries or a Leo. But let's now look at the energy of the connection. Let's see whether this connection has a future, or whether it's something to let go of. You have the King of Wands. Okay, maybe you are dealing with someone who is facing a lot of major challenges right now. You are attracted to powerful people, that's what your reading is telling me. Let me know in the comments if that resonates with you. But I sense that you like strong individuals, charismatic people, people who are leaders, maybe someone who owns a business, someone who makes big decisions. However, the problem with the King of Wands is that at this moment, their life is a mess. Problems at work, struggles in their company or career. So I feel that perhaps these problems are currently creating distance in the relationship. Still, you are dealing with someone who genuinely wants to connect with you, especially if their name contains the letter S or the letter R. But perhaps now is simply not the right time, and it may take patience until this person becomes more emotionally available. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Lover's card, or possibly the Two of Cups. Essentially, the Lovers and the Two of Cups are like twin cards, they carry the same meaning. Let's draw one more to understand this better. It's possible that you're going to meet your counterpart, someone who truly mirrors you. You may find a 100% reciprocal relationship. I love this card because it always speaks of mutual energy. And this can apply to every area of your life. Maybe you are being responsible with your special person, and your special person is also being responsible with you. Or maybe you are working very hard right now, and your employer or company is paying you very well in return. For some reason, your reading is clearly telling you to seek reciprocal relationships, to look for situations where what you give is equal to what you receive. The value you offer should come back to you in the same measure. Let's look a little more into the Two of Cups. You have the Six of Swords. There may be a journey ahead. You may be traveling for business, or your special person may have to take a business trip. Let's explore this energy further through the Six of Wands, because I feel someone is traveling, but the other person does not feel good about it. There is a bit of sadness here. Maybe you want to travel, or maybe your partner wants to travel, but someone feels like this might not be the best decision. There is a fear that this trip could create distance, or even cause a separation between the two of you. You have the Knight of Wands. I'll say it again, you are dealing with powerful people. And yes, maybe you yourself are a very strong person, which is why you are drawn to others who are strong too. You want a relationship that vibrates at the highest level. And I feel that, right now, in general, the astrological energies across the entire universe are intense, very intense. They represent change, motion, and upheaval. These are the cosmic shifts currently moving through the universe. But I also feel that your own energy is very strong right now. Maybe the universe is a bit chaotic, but you, at this very moment, have great inner power. You are capable of organizing your life and using this cosmic chaos to rebuild yourself. A new rebirth is coming. A powerful rebirth. A rebirth with your special person. A relationship that once seemed over, that once seemed like it would not survive, is about to ignite again, with much more passion, with renewed strength. Let's continue with your reading. You have the King of Cups. Let's take a look, because there is someone who is truly paying attention to you right now. I'm being told to say Cancer, to say Capricorn, to say Aries, and also Libra. You are attracting cardinal signs, signs with strong, initiating energy. Remember, there are 3 types of signs in astrology. Cardinal signs, fixed signs, and mutable signs. Mutable signs adapt, fixed signs are more stubborn, and cardinal signs represent the pure essence of each element. So right now, I feel you are especially attracting cardinal signs. And when you connect in a relationship with a cardinal sign, you experience the most powerful expression of that element. Let's continue to explore your energy. You also have the Justice card. Through divine justice, certain energies in your life are beginning to find balance. I feel that you have been very patient. And finally, behind the curtain shown in the background of the Justice card, everything that's been unfolding, everything the universe has been preparing for you, is now being revealed. So please, expect synchronicities. Expect blessings. Expect lucky moments. Your reading is now recommending the color purple, magenta, and pink. If you feel more connected to feminine energy, those colors will align with you. If you connect more with masculine energy, your recommended colors are red, yellow, or deep blue. Your reading also suggests that for good luck, you may try the numbers 16, 18, 21, 29, and 33. So this is your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering these sacred messages from the tarot. For now, we'll bring this reading to a close. If you enjoy these readings, please click the like button, and you are welcome to subscribe to your channel, Purple Feather Tarot. We now close your reading. I hope you have an excellent day, filled with good energy, filled with gifts, filled with blessings. And surely, as always, I'll be seeing you in your next reading.